everyone and welcome into BFME 1, this time version 1.0.6. Today we are on map Westfold. It's going to be 1v1, and before I forgot, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you will get your days off very productive and helpful. Anyway, let's get to the replay. On the left, we got Mordor player. It's going to be Devil. At least he asked me to call him Devil in this video commentary. And on the right, we got Mergen playing as Gondor. So we got Gondor against Mordor on map Westfold. Huge map with lots of settlements, as we can see. Actually, in my opinion, which I haven't been played BFME 1 for a while, this Orc battalion should be here. But maybe he's getting here because it's more safety. Anyway, another builder, or rather Orc lumber, get to the other settlement, and we are now pushing forward with 2 battalions of Orcs because the Mordor player just trying to get settlements first before anything else, while the Gondor player is doing definitely the same. But as we saw, a lumber mill is everywhere. Golem is trying to chase Gondor soldiers, trying to deal as much damage as possible. He will not be able, although, to kill this battalion. I don't think so. There is a repair going on by Devil, and some lumbers, even a lumber worker is going to fight Gondor soldiers. Are they going to be enough to kill them off? We'll see. Lots of lumber workers on the way, as we can see from the Mordor player, as he would like to secure all those settlements, get more resources. As you can see, lumber mill is rather cheap if you get tons of them, but I think this one lumber mill will go down definitely. But he'll been used already on this battalion of Gondor soldiers. This is why there are 5 of them, at least for now, and they will secure the spot. In the base of Gondor player, he's rushing for Gondor stables, although he doesn't have farm in his base. Instead of this, he's going with blacksmith to receive upgrades faster. As we saw over here, Mordor is going for the Eye of Sauron to be more mobile with the PowerPoint, and Pippin is going to kill some lumber workers. Lumber workers for life. We got Haradim Palace already after the Orc pit, so it's going to be really fast creep for Mordor as well, as he would like to creep the Troller, I assume, and the workers on the edges as fast as possible. And with Haradim Palace and Mordor Haradims, it is a possibility. Quacking the Mordor hordes, as always, I don't like it. I don't like to spend money when you can use them on furnaces or slaughterhouses in your base. This is one thing that I not appreciated from the Mordor player over there. Of course, you can quake the Orc warriors, so you don't care about them. But as we can see, this lumber mill is not productive at all. Pippin is kicking ass over here, killing all those lumber workers. We will get slaughterhouses instead of furnaces, so it's going to be switching tech. As we saw, Gondor player lost the settlement over there, but with help of knights he will be able to reclaim it. He's going for another blacksmith. As I said, he's going for faster upgrades after really fast stables, but he was able to do it because of those farms outside, those settlements that he took outside, and now he'll be able to reclaim the map control from the time being. He was harassing his opponent as well. What is that? What is that flag? What are you doing? Those numbers should work over here, there, I guess. But who knows? But as we saw, the outpost has been taken. The warplers has been destroyed. So the Mordor player is trying to invest this land and get more stuff running for him. We got Haradim Palace level 2. Mordor soldiers of Rohun, really decent against knights, even with upgrades. If those received upgrades, we got Tandland used already on the specific point on the middle to be more protective. But so far so good for the Mordor player. He is allowed to creep the warclers and taking the flags over here, the outposts. Maybe this one will be changed. Oh dear. Almost entire battalion of knights has been lost. The hill been thrown down. It's not looking good for the Gondor player over here, to be honest. Merchant will take the outpost nonetheless. But of course, quaking Rohun battalions really again. You're just wasting resources by that. But still, Mordor player is going to take another outpost, getting the Haradims over there, and be secure for the time being. Gondor wasn't able to do it, but maybe he'll be able to make a creep jack over there. I guess so. He got already heavy armor. The level 2 is on the way. So at least the Warclar will belongs to the Gondor player. He will take some treasures out of this. How about the Troller, the most important structure that is on the middle, the most important lair? We got tons of orcs, and Mordor player decided to go for Sentry Tower because of the dangers that those two Gondor battalions proved to. And now the Troll has been bite out by the Gondor battalion, so it was easy for another battalion to creep the entire Troller. Troll is unleashed over there. He's going to kill everyone in this area, and as we can see, anyway, this Gondor farm is going down. But still, Gondor is doing pretty well, keeping his opponent busy, making some creep jacks, even take the outpost, which is very weird for the Gondor player to take. Most of the time it's Mordor player who get most of them up, and then it's switched to some micro battle out of Gondor, trying to establish his outposts. You can see that there is industry used on 3 slaughterhouses that been created at the first place. We got also the Elven Alliance summon over there. I think that this battalion of Gondor Knights should be out micro those those Rohun soldiers, so the Elven Alliance doesn't need to be thrown down and could be used, for example, over there to protect the outpost, which will not happen over there. Soldiers of Rohun and orcs will be enough to take down the archer range, but still, knights on level 5 near the well and the Gondor heroic statue should be enough to keep the entire army busy. There is a Pippin, of course, in the outpost as well, dealing damage, and now even Faramir appear from the outpost, trying to kill as much as possible, and I think he will be successful. Still, those knights are going to heal up. They will be able to replenish this army, and as we can see, Mergen still with entire battalion of knights almost level 6, and the Rohun soldiers will be killed by Merry and Faramir alike. We got Felbist on the air. We don't have the archer range for the Gondor player, so we've been skipping on that, but at least we get Faramir with wound and arrow. We'll see how it goes. It's not looking that great for the Gondor player. He may use the wound and arrow, but after this he got nothing to fight with the Felbist. He got only one Faramir, and he was able to push him back for some reason. It seems that this Faramir is too much for one little Felbist. There is still this treasure, by the way, waiting to be taken by someone, but we're gonna skip this and get into another outpost that was taken by Gondor player. He got the Gondor Keep Tower, the Lolling Tower that protects the Gondor Knights. I don't know why there is a blacksmith. Let me check it. 1, 2, 3. You got already 6 blacksmiths, and when you read the description, the steel bonus reduced cost of upgrades, you get to have only 6 blacksmiths. So after the sixth blacksmith, you don't need any more of those blacksmiths. You should switch to the farms or go for something else. He'll been used to protect the knights over there, and there should be well or something to heal them up. As a reminder, the fortress or the castle fire their own arrow into the Felbist, so the Felbist got to be careful, got to get away. Also, the citadel is going to be auto-repairing when it's not in the attack mode. It's not in danger. There is another Nazgul on the air for Mordor player. Although with only this composition of units, he will not be able to fight with his opponent. He will not be able to win. Of course, Velbist is great in killing the knights even level 6 or whatever, but against anything else like Gandalf and Faramir alike, he will not be able to deal that much damage. Faramir may be in danger. There is still Pippin in the citadel, and we got level 6 on the knights still. Of course, there are those Rohun soldiers, 3 battalions of them with Eye of Sauron, so those knights got to be really careful. Also, the outpost will be shooting. There is Boromir been recruiting already. Faramir is trying to get away. He may go into the Gondor outpost actually to be saved. We'll see how it goes. We can see that the Nazgul is going away. Faramir is going to chase him. He been punched by the Rohun hordes as well. He's trying to hide his presence. There is a Boromir on the battlefield, also Elven Alliance, and we get 5 power points at the moment for Mordor. Also, after destroying the heroic statues, we get Gandalf on the air. Gandalf is already white, so he got his horse, and we are going back into position when Mergin is going for the archer range, and is also trying to take down the lumber mill with success. So 2 Felbeasts, and I think we are going for Witch King. Indeed, Mordor player is going for Witch King. He's waiting for darkness, I assume. Most of the players are waiting for the darkness to kick in with the power points, to kick in with the buffs that are really important in any matchups in Battlefield 1. We got Faramir on level 5 talking about leaderships and buffs. We got leadership bonus, 50% of armor for units, and we got Witch King on the air for Mordor player. Felbeast use Screech to force those units to get away, to move away, and there will be a darkness used already. Faramir in danger, Gandalf completely on the other side of the map, being preoccupied, and it seems that Faramir is going down. Gondor Knights got to retreat. They're on level 8 at the moment, almost level 9. You don't want to lose them, but I don't think so. There is something else that Mergin would do and could do. This battalion may be lost actually, and it's a very viable battalion. Level almost 9. You don't want to lose such a unit. Also, there is a Starry Light, but definitely it's not going to be followed up by the Lightning Sword, or maybe we see Lightning Sword been wasted. Heal was forced to be used, but there is nothing that could stop those Nazguls from killing off the Gondor at the moment. It doesn't look like the Lightning Sword been wasted, heal been used already, and I guess even Elven Alliance been used. Gandalf low in health, he's going right into the base of Mordor for some reason, and he will be killed off by some units, maybe even Rohun battalions. Indeed, Rohun battalion is killing off the Gandalf, the most important hero, the most powerful hero, as I assume. He's cost so much, and also he got really great powers for himself to be used. But the entire outpost on the left side is going to be taken down. Boromir will be killed, so really good attempt by Devil. He done a really significant job with his Nazguls and Witch King, and also he's going forward with that, killing another battalion of knights on level 9. He's going to kill Pippin as well, so definitely great victory over here by this player. He was able to kill the entire battalion of knights. There was no low on levels. He got another battalion of knights to be killed, and I think he will work on it. 4 power points for both the players at the moment, and the Devil still got the darkness from recommended. We now have switched in the composition. You can hear the mountain trolls and the Mumakils on the air, but still, this treasure is still waiting for someone to be taken. Farms will be taken by Mordor as well. More Rohun battalions on the air, and I think that looks like it's going to be an over. for the Gondor base. The Gondor base had been towered up and prepared for the assault. But I don't think so. That's not going to be enough. Lots of soldiers of Ruhun. A really decent composition of units, decent composition of monsters and Mumakils plus trolls. It doesn't seem like Mordor is going to be stopped at this point. After losing Faramir, Boromir, all the heroes and most of the knights, Gondor is down to almost no units, as we can see. And almost no battalions on the air. You got to rank up the battalions receiving the forge blades and heavy armor. It's not going to go cheap, even if it got the reduced cost of the blacksmiths. So now there is a time for the assault, it seems. Mordor is going full range mode over here, and he will deal damage towards the towers as well as the wall hubs over here. So I think the wall may be destroyed over here, as well as other towers. Gandalf and Boromir are on the air. The towers are going down, as we can see. And where the summon of the Elven Lions already over there, out of position a bit. Gandalf as well as Boromir abandoned the castle. There is a darkness kicking in. And I don't think so that this lonely Gandalf could do anything. There is a charge and Gandalf is dead already. He wasn't able to do anything. And the lonely tower, even if they're going to stand over here, there's nothing that Merchant could do. Really swift attack and the charge of the Mumakil allows Mordor player to swiftly rid of the Gandalf. And first assault with Nazgûl was really successful as well. So Devil won the battle over here, won the entire match. The Gandalf wasn't match for him. He was only white pixel on the minimap to be swift off and killed pretty fast and easily. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. It was Westfold, and see you next time. Bye bye.